My creative time with Emma. Today is actually a special day. I wanted to share with you, for those of you who missed out on Miss Erin Lee's Creatives Ustream last night. She made a huge announcement, and she actually announced her brand new paper line. I could not be more happier for her, and I am honored that she actually sent me a pack to play with. So thank you so much, Miss Erin. I appreciate that. So for my card, I am going to use, I'm using a special cartridge that I had actually got from my bestie. This is the Mother's Day, let me zoom out. Okay, this is the Mother's Day 2010. And I'm going to use almost everything for my card from this cartridge here, okay? So for the base of my card, I like to start off on page 2 all the time to kind of make my template on how I want everything to be set on my card. Now this is actually a really pretty cut, by the way. It gives you like my favorite shape in the center. It gives you a little window if you want a window cut card. But being that I don't need a window today, I got it because, let me zoom out, I got it because of the little rectangle shape. So what I had made the shape, I did real dial size, so it could be, so real dial size is what you want to do, is you want to do the width is going to be, the real dial size is when you put up this little, you see you turn that on, right, let me scoot this over so you can see, I'm sorry. You see how that's yellow? That's real dial size. And I turned off that little link so this way it could go to it could customize the size I want. Okay, so the width is 4 inches across and the height is 5 inches up and down. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to click on my advanced tab and click on hide contour, which is right there. And I'm actually going to hide that pretty little window, only because I don't need it this time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. And then now, so that, even though you can still see it, it's actually hidden, okay? So now we're going to go to layer 1, okay? And that's where I have everything. Now, for one of my stamp sets called My Journaling, it's a little journaling set, which I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm so excited I did it. So anyways, it's a little journal, and it's shaped like a stamp. So what I I got this shape here. Let me zoom in so you could see that. So you want to click on the top silver button and click on your screen. And here we go right there. You see how it's a stamp shape? It's not like perfect to what my stamp, journaling stamp looks like, but hey, it's close enough and I'm happy with it. So what I did, I went ahead and I measured my journaling stamp, and I've kind of just made it to the correct proportion here of what the size would actually be. So what I did, I actually turned on my real dial size right there, and I made sure it was 2.5 inches across and 3.25 inches up and down. So this way it'll fit my stamp in there perfectly, okay? So I got that one from Basecamp. And this is I'm gonna kind of put this in the center of my card, but I kind of want it to be a little off, like diagonal. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on this little, I call it the turnaround feature. I can't remember what the real term for it is, but I'm clicking on these little arrows there at the bottom, and it'll kind of just make it look like it's to the side, okay? Now, for my sun, I can't remember where I got that from, so I'm gonna click on my overlay. And I'm just going to put my stylus on here. And when you put your stylus on the actual object that you're not sure where you got it from, it'll pop up. I got that sun from Life is a Beach. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my mat here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on Hide Contour. I already hid the eyes and the mouth. I'm going to go ahead and finish hiding the nose because, of course, I am going to use the best stamps in the whole wide world, Peachy Keen Stamps. I need a beautiful face for it. Okay, so I'm going to click on OK. And this is going to kind of be right there. Now I got all of these pretty flowers from that Mother's Day cartridge as well. So there's 3 of them and I copied them to do 6 altogether. What I'm going to do, I am going to like layer the flowers like on top of each other. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I put the card, when I show you how the card was put together. Kind of looks a mess right now, but it'll be cute. I'm actually happy with it. So it'll be cute as soon as I'm done. So that's how I designed this card. Let's go ahead and get it together. Okay, first of all, I want to introduce to you Miss Erin Lee. Isn't her little packaging for her paper adorable? This set is called My Favorite Things, and it has her cute little girl that she has on her blog. And it's a 6x6 paper stack. And there are 30 sheets, and they're double-sided, and they're an 80-pound. The weight is 80 pounds. They're acid-free, and they're perfect for cards, okay? Now, when I get my paper packs, I like to tear them all apart because I need to actually feel how they look. So I took it apart. So anyhow, this is just one of them. As you could see, there's a really pretty, like, finish on it. This is the one I actually used for my card today. And they're double-sided. I love, love, love this. Adorable. Okay, so it has like a really, I don't want to say a super high gloss finish, but it's like almost like a glossy matte finish, but it's perfect. Now, as Erin Lee actually mentioned in her Ustream last night, an ATG gun does not work with this paper, only because of that special finish that's on it. But what does work is that, I believe it's called Scotch glue. It's like a quick dry glue. I haven't used that before, but apparently that one will work with it, as well as my favorite, Zip Dry. This is what I used for mine, okay? So it just has some really pretty bright, super bright colors. I love this side. I didn't realize that's almost like a color of the Bravo Burgundy from Stampin' Up. Super cute, and you could see all of these better on her blog. It has a music one, and behind the music is just like a lighter one. And then same thing. Sorry, I wanted to tear these apart because I'm going to be using these. And look at how pretty that is for my Angel and Scrappy. Isn't that adorable? I love how she included the little furry babies. And this is the one I use. It has pretty little scissors on it. I actually used this for my Throwback Thursday challenge last week. And look at how cute. Her favorite things are soda, and I just found out her favorite soda is Squirt. Actually, I like that too. So anyways, double-sided. Isn't that pretty? And there's little cherries on the cans. Really super cute. I'm so proud of her. She did good. Okay. Pretty little flowers. Isn't they beautiful? And little princess crowns. And this is the paper I used for, and I used this one, both sides, for my flowers on today's project. Okay? Just wanted to share that with you really quick. Now, this isn't what I use, but I wanted to show you an example. This is what the little stamp shape image looks like that I had cut out from Basecamp. If you don't have Basecamp, this image is also on the new holiday card set. It's a little, I'm almost positive it's on there, but I will let you know. What I did was I got that, and this is my My Journaling. So this is what it looks like right here, okay? And what I did was I grabbed my one of my newest sets, My Journaling, which I love. Now, just so you'll know, these pictures are shown at 50%, okay? And on the back, it will show you an actual size of one of the stamps, so don't think it's like super tiny. Veronica actually designed that for me. She did an awesome job. So anyhow, here they go right here. They're pretty good size, and the perfect size for your scrapbook pages, or as well as your cards, which I'm using today. So what I did was I got my journaling stamp here. Let me go ahead and take it off here. And I had measured it. So it's, I believe, 2 1/4 by 3 1/2 inches. And we're going to go ahead and stamp that on. Now, excuse my ugly block I'm about to put in camera in front of the whole world, okay? It's a little embarrassing. But anyhow, I just got good, super good news from Peachy Keen Stamps. My pink acrylic blocks are on their way. Yay! I'm so excited. So you won't have to see this ugliness pretty soon. Look at how that's so embarrassing, but I had to show you because just to show you how it stamps perfectly on there, okay? I'm going to use some Memento Tuxedo Black. So just so you'll know, the pink acrylic blocks, Peachy Keen will, if you're interested, they will start shipping out on Wednesday. So I am so super excited. So definitely look for that. I will have a link to that on my website under this post here, because you definitely need to rush over there and grab those really fast. They are going to go. So anyhow, so I just wanted to show you how perfectly this stamps on here. Isn't that perfect? Look at how I'm going to zoom in for you. That's why I knew I wanted to do journaling stamps, because Peachy Keen would just knock this out of the park. They have the best quality of photopolymer out there today. And look at how perfect, crisp, clean that is. I'm so happy with it. So anyways, that's what I wanted to show you, that it does work perfect. It doesn't match up perfectly, but hey, it'll get the same effect, and you could use that with that. And a lot of you had ordered the stamp set, so I just wanted to give you that quick little tutorial on how that worked really quick. Okay, now for everything else, I'm going to show you what it looks like, the base. I did the layer. Isn't that beautiful? So what I did for my sentiment, I actually used from another one of my newest releases called Turn That Frown Upside Down. And this one has really sweet wording. And like I said, I had Peachy Keen in mind when I had announced these. I had Peachy Keen in mind when I designed this stamp, because I absolutely adore that company. Every time I see a Peachy Keen face, it makes me happy. So what I did, I was going to use Smile, Everything Will Be Fine. But, I don't know, I kind of changed my mind, and I put it to Your Smile Always Brightens My Day. And I'll go ahead and zoom in for you so you could see that. Isn't that beautiful? So anyhow, I love this stamp set, because you could actually also use this stamp set as in like words of encouragement. There's some one in there that says believe in yourself. Like you made my day, happiness brings out the joy in all of us. Just a few little sayings in there, and I think it's perfect. It's just perfect, a happy set to get. So anyhow, what I did was I used some paper here, and I cannot remember if this is Stampin' Up! Paper or paper tray ink, but if you can see this closely, I actually used, there's a sentiment on here, and it's just by itself. It says smile. I had got some Summer Sun, this right here, they used this stamp set, and I stamped smile all over it, just so we could kind of give it some kind of texture to look like, to kind of make believe it's a pattern paper. And as you can see, I used these two sides. See, here goes the back of that. I used the lighter side for the background to make it look like it's out in the clouds. And this is how, isn't this come out perfect? And I went ahead and did some white stitching, black stitching. And these are the flowers that I cut out. And I just added some, what do you call those? Those little buttons from paper tray ink in the center. And I wanted to show you how I kind of curled those up. Here's just an example one right here. I just grabbed my little, you could grab anything. You could grab a pen, pencil, or whatever. But I just grabbed this since it was handy. What you want to do is just go ahead and just grab each little petal. And then just do that to it. And it'll just kind of like lift them up just to give them a little bit more dimension. And it'll go perfectly on there. I only used one here because I wanted to use an example to show you how it was done. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is the base. So all the paper on here is Miss Erin Lee's creative stack called My Favorite Things. The only paper that's not hers is this one here, the yellow piece. I just had to put some yellow in there because I thought it would be perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I went ahead and sponged my edges with some, let's see, what did I use? Some fluid chalk ink. I think it's called Chestnut for the edges. And this is just your standard 5.5 by 4 1/4 card. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some My Favorite here, zip dry glue onto this paper and put this, center it as best as I can. I'm not a very good centerer, if that's even a word. Okay. There we go. Perfecto. Okay. And there you have it. Paper compliments of Miss Erin Lee. Thank you so much for letting me showcase this for you, Missy. So anyhow, that is my card for the day. I hope you enjoy it. And I will see you back here very, very soon. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.